one thing I wrote before sleeping
Yeah.
last night was that about every experience that happened in the day after this mirror started. So I thanked myself to join the mirror work class because there is some part of me which wanted to love myself more than I did and to understand myself better. So it was like I'm easily loved by everyone as I deserve to be loved became my affirmation by the end of the day before I went to sleep. And today in the morning, I started by saying, looking into the mirror, I'm open and receptive. After which I said, I am deserving, and I am loved easily by everyone. So everything was very peaceful. There were some points, kitchen mein ye nahi kiya hua, ye nahi kiya hua. You get annoyed in the morning. So today it was not there. Maybe there was annoying, but still while talking to the staff, I was calmer. There was no shouting happening. It was more peaceful. It was just telling them rather than shouting at them कि ये क्यों नहीं किया है, ये ऐसे हो सकता है, was my tone. So yes, this is the shift.
So when you said I am open and receptive, which
Yes.
I also noted that, when I was just pausing and understanding, open and receptive means I am in a state to hear and understand others. That is
Yes.
receptiveness, na? So then
Yes.
that is what happened with you. So you were in a
Yes.
state to understand. And also one more thing which is there is that these energies of ye nahi hua, wo nahi hua, every day happening since years, irritation happening, is the energies of any of your parents, your mom or your dad?
My mom, my
Yes,
mom and my mother-in-law both.
both, na? So you
Yes.
didn't when it was with your mom and when she used to tell you or used to recognize or just unconsciously observe and not being a part of it, still if that was going inside your subconscious mind, maybe at times you didn't feel good that why is she doing this?
Yes, 100 times, Vandana, क्योंकि मम्मी would tell us कि ये काम ऐसे क्यों नहीं हुआ. तो we were like, अच्छा ठीक है, आज नहीं हुआ है तो कल हो जाएगा. You know, that as children we have that feeling. Yes, when you're telling me this, now I realize yes, it would happen and it was not a
Yeah.
good feeling.
So then that was not a good feeling. You didn't heal that feeling at that time. So today's chapter is all about that, and good our sharings
Wow.
are also shaping up that way. So what you didn't heal at that time, you manifested a mother-in-law of the same personality.
Maybe yes.
And now if you don't, then you'll get a daughter-in-law of the same personality.
I am doing it now.
So so then it's a time to learn the lesson and move on. That's what we
Yes.
understand. When we keep on saying this, that unless or until we learn the lesson, which is from the people around us, the
Yes.
immediate people,
Yes.
our closest other parents,
Yeah.
then, even if you don't understand anything or accept anything what your father has, you get the same husband. And if you don't understand anything, your husband, you get this, your son will do the same.
Yes, 100%
Or
I
your
agree,
son-in-law
Vandana.
will do the same.
Yes, it is a repetitive
Understanding, na?
process. Yes, I agree. I agree to
And
this
this is the
100%.
truth. This is the truth. So today's chapter, very consciously, we are going to change the negative statements, negative self-talk, negative memories, negative affirmations, negative inputs that we have stored in our minds. Yeah.
Yeah.
So very interesting today's chapter, and we have the post-its, we have the mirror with us, we have the journal, we have the highlighter, we have a bottle of water. So keep on
Yep.
sipping water. Why am I telling you to have water is because any kind of emotions rising up will be just will subside with the water. Hence, we keep on having water. Any kind of healing sessions, na, is better to have water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
agreed.
And if it's lukewarm water, it's very good. If it's water with lime, it's excellent. Plain water also works.
Yeah.
So anything else what happened when you were saying? So today what happened was um, somewhere in the morning, I went to the washroom. Today something very beautiful happened. Today morning I had a class at 6. There was a student from Canada and Zoom class. So I woke up and I saw, generally I see just to see if there are any messages from the students of the session. So there was this message since it was evening there. So he just came from office and he messaged that I have high temperature. So I won't be able to attend the class. So that was there. Then soon after half an hour, my house help called me that I have high temperature and I won't be able to come today. So she does the major work now. She is a part timer, so she does the major work. So she said that. And then a voice inside, a head inside, a voice inside my head was talking that, okay, I was quite calm because since we are into this practice, and immediately when I woke up, I had already spoken in front of the mirror that I really, really love you and let's have some fun together. This is what I say, come on, child, let's have
Yes.
some fun together. And you're so beautiful. So whatever comes at that time. So today was these three things which came. And that helped me just not get affected by whatever happened, these two things. Otherwise, and then very gently I started mopping and, not mopping, the brooming, because my other house help, I thought I'll tell her to mop, but I will do the brooming, and everything was happening simultaneously. Then I just sat down to read the Bhagavad Gita chapters because there's a quiz on Sunday. So I just wanted to go through it in the morning. So everything was falling into place, even though it felt the bigger picture was something else and the smaller picture was something else. So the smaller picture was all these things, obstacles which might have felt obstacles to me otherwise, but then it wasn't.
True.
Yeah.
True.
And the outbursts were not there. So that was I was liking that part of me.
Yes, I agree, Vandana. I really agree. Because otherwise कैसे नहीं, you are grumbling. अरे यार ये ऐसे हो जाता, अरे यार ये ऐसे हो जाता. But there was no grumbling happening.
Shika, you're freezing every now and then. Would you like to change your position? Just now also you're frozen. I
It
don't know
was
whether
very
you.
calm. It was, I think, because of the. Just a moment, check the net.
Yeah, check your network, na, Shika. Dolly, would you like to read, or Shika wants to read?
Anything is okay.
Dolly, you didn't share anything. What happened yesterday and then today?
Yesterday too I shared and I was very happy. Today I didn't repeat it much. I
No,
just
yesterday
repeated
after the
32 times.
session till now. Like after the session till you slept in the night.
I was very okay. I was little on the downside.
You were little on the downside. Yeah, so
Yeah,
just admit that, So
yeah.
did you write? Did you do the journaling? Did you say, what was the journaling yesterday?
I am deserving.
There was nothing to be journaled. We wrote it in the
No.
class only.
But then if you
I wrote it
remembered
in the
anything
night.
else, did you remember anything else? What do you want that you're not getting?
Yeah.
When you were growing up, there were rules
Yeah,
about deserving.
yeah, we wrote all this.
So nothing else came, na?
No,
No.
But did you remember to say, I'm deserving?
no, I didn't.
You didn't say that in front of the mirror.
No, I
Have
said
you
that I
written it?
really love you. Yes, I've written it.
You've written, I'm deserving in your book?
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yesterday
have
we
you
wrote no.
highlighted it?
Yes,
Yes.
Then you forgot to say, right?
yes.
Okay. Another thing is, I want to just ask you one question before we begin. So, Dolly, you're going to say this, I'm deserving, I'm deserving. Okay? Yeah?
Hmm.
And mean it. Mean it and
Yeah.
say and understand that yes, you are deserving.
Yes.
If something wrong happens, are you remembering to go and say, okay, it's fine, I'm
This
always
shall
there with
pass
you?
by. And I love you.
Yeah. when we say and I love you,
Different feeling is there inside us.
sorry, different?
Different happiness is there inside us.
Yes. Okay, lovely. So, this structure of every chapter is first, Louis Hay talks about few things from the past, from the childhood, and then there is a mirror work exercise. Then there is power is within you. She keeps on saying this. Every chapter says this. The power is within you. Yeah, don't just take it in a very light way. The power is actually within us, right? And then we do the journaling. Then we do the journaling exercise. Why? Because we are trying to get in touch with the power that is within, because we have already created a lot of layers around that power. And we are like how you've seen an onion. All of us have seen an onion, na? When you peel an onion, one layer, second layer, third layer, first the chilka comes out, the skin comes out, then the layers, and then inside there's a bulb which is the sweetest of all. Go and taste that part once. Even if the outer layers are little not sweet, they are little bitter or strong. The middlemost bulb is, the core. The core is sweet. So that is where
Yes.
we are like that. The power which is there in the center of the heart. Yeah,
Yeah.
is the sweetest. So what we are doing through every chapter, we are going closer to that power. Hence, she's written, the power is within you. Very
Mm.
intelligently, everything is written. And then the heart thought for the day is that after you've done the unpeeling, then you've created some space, right? We have created some space if we have actually gone deeper into it. And we are trying to do that. And we are doing it also. So when we've unpeeled the layers, which we have only created around us, around that sweetest part which is there in the heart, then the heart thought for the day. Then you put in a affirmation, because अगर खालीपन है तो उसको भरना भी होगा ना, otherwise again negative चीज से भर जाएगा वो, right? So
Yeah.
if you are creating space in your almirah, supposing you're doing the Diwali saaf safai, and you're taking out the old clothes and giving them to somebody, you're just taking them out, and now you want to buy new clothes, right? वो जगह fill करने के लिए you want to buy new clothes,
New
right?
clothes. Correct.
Buy new clothes and we take out the old clothes. And sometimes there are so many clothes that we don't know what to do. The whole almirah is in a mess. Yeah, so here we are doing the Diwali Saaf Safai, and when the space is created, then we put in our new thoughts, which is the heart thought for the day. For the day. That doesn't mean कि जो परसों बोला वो आज नहीं valid है. You have to keep on remembering and feeling every affirmation which is given. So, yesterday was the first day. What was the heartfelt thought? Yesterday was I am deserving. The
I
first day
am
was
Because I am learning to
I'm
like you.
learning to
I'm learning to love you.
I'm open
I'm
and receptive.
I'm open and
I'm open
receptive.
and receptive. I'm
Hmm.
deserving. And now we'll have another heart. This is very, very, very beautiful today. I feel every chapter, it's like baby steps we are taking. Don't ever think that after 21 days we are done. It's just the baby steps that we are taking now every single day. बोलते ना baby steps लेना, ये baby steps ले रहे हैं हम. Okay,
Yeah.
and then we go into the, after taking the baby steps, the practice doesn't end. The practice is building up just now, just building a foundation now. Okay, so please don't take it lightly. This book is going to open lots of doors which are locked, and we have locked it and we have forgotten. We've thrown the key and we've forgotten where the key is. But this book is reminding us. Now, the last thing, which is the meditation. And the meditation again has some affirmation, some phrase attached to it. So, meditation again, every meditation tells us that you're surrounded by a circle of love. So, uh, anybody wants to say anything, that what is it, like why the last thing is the meditation? What do you understand by it? That whole process, the whole structure of every chapter is like that, and in the end the meditation comes. meditation is not just meditation what we think of कि आंख बंद कर लिया, कुछ इनपुट्स कुछ सुन लिया, कुछ सोच लिया, कुछ अंदर चले गए, लाइट को फील कर लिया, and that's it. There's something beyond it. Anybody wants to say anything? कि क्या है इसके meditations क्यों ऐसे बनाए हुए कि लास्ट में we meditate and then we are done with the chapter and we are done with the session. So when in the meditation, we are actually trying to connect with the power, that light, or whatever you connect with, the golden light or the blue white light or some form of any form. Let it not be any human form. Yeah, so just if you can connect with the golden light or the light of love, pink light, which will be very beautiful. Yeah, just light, pure light. Yeah, because that is where our journey, the soul's journey started. So we are actually trying to go back to that space when we were in the light form. It will make sense after a few more chapters. But today's meditation, just keep this in mind when we do the meditation. Okay. Any message from Vartika? Let me check. No. ठीक है. So monitoring your self-talk is today's chapter. I'm going to share. Yeah. Shikha, you want to read?
Anything is fine with me, Vandana.
Yeah. Sorry?
I'm okay.
Yeah, so what we can do is that half of it you can read, half of it she will read. Dolly will
Okay.
read.
Yes.
So Dolly, you will
perfect.
start reading from Your Words
Yeah.
Have Great Power. Yeah. Until then, Shikha will read. Yeah. So monitoring your self-talk. Read these first few italic lines, italic words, na, the first few lines, 3, 4, 5, whatever lines, the beginning of the chapter, very slowly. And while Shikha is reading, Dolly, you will also read in your mind and I will also read in my mind. Yeah. So mute yourself,
Yeah.
Dolly.
I'll start.
Yeah, Shikha.
Happy evening.
Happy evening.
Monitoring your self-talk. Today, you learn more about changing the messages you give yourself, clearing out negative thoughts from the past so you can live in the present moment.
Yeah, we'll
Now,
pause here. Shika, can you explain these lines?
yeah, we just spoke about these. Today, we will learn more about changing the messages you give yourself, like how we talk to ourselves, grumbling and all that. We can change it from the negative thoughts from the past, like until now, what I was using the words. Can be changed? Can we do it like this? Or it can be done like this rather than, ये ऐसे क्यों नहीं किया?
Yeah, so we'll
So,
change it into a positive statement.
yes,
Actually, we are going to recreate the sentences, okay?
yes,
So when you catch yourself telling your kids also,
yeah,
like you can't clean the room, oh, you are good for nothing.
yeah,
We keep on, don't cry like a baby.
yes,
We say that, na?
true,
And we must have heard from our parents also or from our teachers also at times. So
yeah,
now we are going to learn, and each one of us will change this, convert this. The meaning will be the same, but the
yes,
way you're saying will be different.
yeah,
Whatever you want to convey will be the same thing, but the way you say will be different.
yeah,
Yeah, so that why are we doing this? So that we can live in the present moment. Otherwise, we
yeah,
are just mind is only in the past.
correct,
Yeah.
yes.
So let's go further.
Now that you are on day 3 of your mirror work, are you feeling a closer bond with your friend, your mirror? Each day that you practice mirror work, you may fall in love with yourself a little bit more. Each day, it becomes easier to say your positive affirmations and truly believe them. The best way to love yourself is to release all the negative messages from your past and live in the present moment. So today, I'd like to work with you on changing what I call your self talk, what you say to yourself in your head.
Yeah. So anything is coming up till now? Anything what you keep on, any, you know, a persistent thought that keeps on coming in the mind each time you look at yourself in the mirror, especially? Like, even though maybe possible, huh? Even though we are saying that, okay, I love you. Okay, one, I really, really love you and I really want to have fun with you. But at the back of the mind, the feeling is something else. Could be possible at times. Yeah. Yeah. So start thinking on those lines, that even though I'm saying, but my feeling is different. Yeah. Yes, no?
Yes,
समटाइम्स we superficially say because book में बोला है 100 बार बोलने के लिए तो फिर बोलना ही है, without feeling we can say it, right? Possible.
there are times where, yes, when it can happen, Vandana.
Yeah, है ना? So
Yes.
then that time we need to just pause and just understand कि अच्छा अभी दिमाग में क्या आ रहा है, self talk क्या आ रहा है, something which I'm carrying from my childhood. Okay, that is coming, that has become a reality for me, and I'm carrying that reality with me, even though what I'm saying in front of the mirror is having no not that weightage as it could have been. So we again in this chapter we are going to learn not to use the word should.
Yes.
We say should, what happens, we'll understand. Yeah. So too often, let's read.
Too often, we accept the early messages from our parents, our teachers, and other authority figures. You were probably told things like, stop crying like a baby, you never clean your room, and why won't you make your bed? And you did what people told you to do in order to be loved. When you were young, you might have gotten this idea, the idea that except you were acceptable only if you did certain things. Acceptance and love were conditional. However, it bears remembering that others' approval was based on their ideas of what was worthwhile and had nothing to do with your self-worth.
Yeah, very, very important para.
Yes.
It's good to release your emotions. So if anybody tells you, it's fine, you don't have to back answer to them, or you don't have to give any explanation from now onwards. See, either we can do two things. Either we express or we suppress. So when we suppress, then what happens?
It
It
builds
gets
on us
stored.
and
It gets stored in different parts in our
parts of the
body,
body. Yes.
in the
Making us
organs.
unwell.
Yeah, and even a simple thing as a cold and cough or a blocked nose. A blocked nose signifies that there is some confusion which is happening in the mind. For no reason, people wake up with blocked nose.
Yes.
Nothing is there, and you wake up like that. Some people
Yes.
sneeze. I remember my daughter used to start sneezing when she used to get irritated. Every time she used to get irritated and be angry, and she used to start sneezing. Yeah. So these are the certain things we need to monitor now. Monitoring your self-talk means monitoring. Now, what happens is most of the time it happens with me, especially. I know most of the time it's at looking at what people in who are closest to me, they are not doing this, not doing this, not doing this. Okay, and half of my day goes in that only, correcting. And otherwise, supposingly, I stop myself from saying, but that self-talk is going on, and then I'm not in the present moment.
True.
Yes,
True.
Dolly, do you agree? Yeah.
I
So now
agree.
we're
Yeah.
going to change that. If we change it in our mind, see what is going to happen. If I am changing that energy, these thoughts are form of energy, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if I am changing that energy inside me, the energy which I'm giving is a happy energy or an acceptable energy or a joyful energy? Or tell me some more things, like, when what we are giving. Supposing uh, something is happening in front of you which you don't like, just choose that one thing. And then what is the self-talk? This person is like this only. It's no use telling this person. I don't want to just put my brain only. I don't want to get affected. And no matter
Unwanted
whatever I
talks.
say, this person is not going to listen. Yeah. Now, what is
And
happening? You've changed your energy. Now you go out, you step out, and you go to meet a friend. The friend will also behave in such a way, surprisingly, that you will experience the same thing. So, because you have attracted that. So, now what are we going to do? Instead of judging and self analyzing ourselves, now what we are going to do is straight away identify the voice in the head and change that there and there. Yeah, go in front and remember, we're going and talking to the friend. Who's our friend? The mirror.
Right.
You don't have to call somebody and say, you don't have to do anything. You just have to go in front of the mirror and say. Yeah. So these
Yeah.
could be, okay, now can we change this? You never stop crying like a baby. Can we change this? Supposingly somebody is crying, your child is crying in front of you, got hurt. And then we say immediately, no, stop crying, especially when the child is a boy. Yes?
Yes, we do.
So then how will you say? The mind will say, अरे पर क्या करेंगे? बोलना तो पड़ेगा ना, what to do? So how will you say? In a positive, affirmative way.
I know it's hurting, but let us apply medicine to it and cure it. I'll give you a hug. This is the usual way I treat both my children.
Very good. Yeah, very good way of doing it. Thanks for sharing, Shikha. Dolly, about you?
Welcome.
I understand. Usually I just say don't cry, but then now I will change.
No, you must change, Dolly, because
I
you
Dolly,
must
always
just
allow.
say
say.
na. Just say something else. What Shikha has said, you change according to what. Don't accept what others are saying.
Hmm.
You change it. How will you change it now?
I
You
understand
need
you.
to work on your emotions, na?
Yeah.
Your
Yes.
Yeah.
thoughts. Yeah.
I understand you, but I'll help you in this to go through this.
I understand you, and I can help
I will
you.
help you to go through this in a better way.
Yeah, and a hug is always
Yes.
welcome.
Hmm.
Yeah, very nice. And you can also say that it's nice to release your emotions. Come on, let's do something better, or let's listen to a song. Yeah, or let's hum together. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hmm.
anything you can, let's do something, let's play something. Yeah,
Yeah.
so like that.
Yeah.
But
We
if the
end.
person is in pain, the person might get angry that I'm hurt and you're telling me to do this, but
Hmm.
yeah, so this was both of you, what you said is very nice. Like, I'm there
Yeah.
with you, I'm always there, and we can go through it together. Yeah, something like that. So see how we changed it. Now, but we
Right.
have
Yes.
to remember this, because kya hota hai, andar to it has gone in our inner being of saying this.
Hmm.
Spontaneously comes. Now,
Yes.
consciously, we will change this. Like
Yes.
you never clean your room. Your room is always in a mess. Look at your study table. This is what I am. Whenever I enter my son's room, it's like that. And he's happy. He's happy. All his shoes
Yeah.
are stacked in boxes. He's happy with that. There's dust settling on it. He's happy with that. No?
Yes.
And that is, he says, I am okay with it. But when I enter, I feel no, I can't stand in
I
that room.
cannot stand it.
I to clean it
Ah,
myself. I keep both the rooms clean. I just cannot sit like that.
So that's the whole point.
I've got OCD according to everybody.
Okay, we all three are sailing in the same boat. I think so.
all the
So
mothers of the boys are sailing in that boat now because all the children are like that. Paridhi is also
Adults
like that,
also,
so it's
not
okay.
only children, adults too.
Yes.
can we do something about it? Can we do something
Accept it.
so that We don't have to
Ex-
express anything, but the other person, when we
yes.
don't express, the other person just understands our. See, why are we attracting this? First of all, let's understand, because we are resisting it, and whatever you
Yes.
resist, it will persist.
Yes.
So it's a lesson for now. You know what my mind would say, the self talk is that I would tell this to my kids that, you know, my father was like this, and then I'll tell the story on and on and on, that this is what he used to do, and we used to get scoldings and all that, and that hence we used to do this, and that is what I am carrying. But that is not an explanation.
That
The
is not an
the
explanation.
the
True.
so, you know, it doesn't end there, because then there is conflict and abrasion between you and your kid, because half of the day, if you monitor the self talk, half of the day goes in that only, and who is not at peace?
We.
Same thing now. So
Hmm.
then
Yes.
now we are going to change this, and let's share that, is there any change which has come? People will
Yeah.
start doing on their own, but the way we express needs to change,
Yes. I
because in
agree to
their
that.
mind they know it. You know, when I am not there, they behave in the same way as I want. When I'm there, they do what I don't want. Why is it like that? Why is it like that?
Hmm.
Yeah, so,
Purposely to irritate.
so no, not to it. They are not doing, we are attracting that. Change this now. I am attracting it. It's
Yes.
not about the other person, it's about me. Yeah. So
Yeah.
let's read further.
These early messages contribute to our self talk. The way we talk to ourselves inwardly is really important because it becomes the basis of our spoken words. It sets up the mind, or the mental atmosphere in which we operate, and attracts our experiences to us. If we belittle ourselves, life is going to mean very little to us. However, if we love and appreciate ourselves, then life can be wonderful, joyous gift. If your
Yeah, so
life,
we'll pause, Yashika. So the last four lines. If we belittle ourselves, life is going to mean, belittle matlab kya hua? See, be plus little. You're being little. You're thinking yourself, making yourself small. So I am making myself small, na? Hence the other person is behaving with me like this. It's a very very deep thing which we need to understand, and see how much life we have spent cribbing, like, you know, whatever we are going through now, and how much life is left, supposingly, like I want to live for 90 years, 92, then then a lot of, I need to
yes,
just
we need to
on,
work
है ना?
because,
So
yes,
so then to make our lives also beautiful and the people around us also beautiful,
true.
so that when the soul leaves the body, there's some impression which is left behind.
Yes, it is left. And Vandana, also, I believe whatever we leave behind when we go away, our good thoughts, they definitely bring an impact to our next generations.
Yeah, but the current life, let's think about it now. We are
Yes,
thinking of
current
the
life.
next generation.
Yeah,
The current life, are you happy in this space? Ask yourself this question today in front of the mirror. Just
sure.
ask yourself one question, just ask just now. Take the mirror and say, are you happy? Shikha, are you happy? Dolly, are you happy? I'll ask Vandana, are you happy? Are you happy? And what is the answer coming?
Shikha, are you really very happy?
The mirror will tell you. Dolly, are you doing it?
Yeah, it's there in front of me.
So do it now. Say,
Dolly, are you really happy? I get it a no.
you get a no.
I
Yes.
get a no. I get
Yeah,
a
Very
it's
no.
a
honest.
blank
Very honest.
expression.
I'm glad that you are
Yeah,
honest.
I get a no since very long. Since very long.
Very good. Shika,
I get a blank expression. There is no expression. I cannot be happy or, I mean, I still need to work a lot on myself, is what I know.
Same
So,
here
Yes. And
to
see,
if,
get
we are
the
going
happiness.
on saying to ourselves, I love you.
yes,
And then superficially we are saying, we are not happy. How can we love ourselves?
yes,
Are you understanding how we keep on fabricating ourselves? So it's nice that this thing came up just now. Yeah.
yes, very true,
Yeah.
Vandana.
Yes.
So now we are actually connecting with our inner self, because the inner self will never tell a lie.
True.
Hmm.
It will always show you what exactly is the truth.
Yes, it does.
That we all know, right?
Yeah.
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 So then just make a note in your journal and say this again. Are you really happy? And just highlight it. And then it doesn't end there. Then, so many things will come up. We'll start blaming somebody else, find faults in them. It's because of my child, because of my mother. She told me that and she did that to me and she wouldn't allow me to do this. And this is why everything is happening. And it's because of my husband, all this is happening. He keeps on doing this and he keeps on irritating me and then keeps on making me angry. And then what do I do? And then feel helpless. All this is self-talk.
True.
So let's read further.
If your life is unhappy or you are feeling unfulfilled, it is very easy to blame your parents or the Almighty, them, and say it is all your fault, all their fault. However, if you do that, you will stay stuck in your conditions, your problems, and your frustrations. Words of blame will not bring you freedom.
Yeah. So now what to do? Now we keep on blaming our parents or Almighty. भगवान ही मुझे खुश नहीं देखना चाहते. भगवान की ये इच्छा है. God doesn't want me to remain happy. Why God only does this to me always? Like this we say, right?
Yeah.
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 Then this keeps on happening. God says happiness, we have heard so many zillions of times and read in so many WhatsApp messages that happiness is just inside you. We know that, but we haven't worked upon it. Yeah. So now
Yes.
we are going to work. We are not going to just leave it there and leave it here only. We are just going to find a solution to it now. Okay, let's go further. Now, Shikha, yeah, so one more thing. Here, them is written, T is written in capital letter, and them, the whole word is written in italicized.
Yeah.
Who's them over here? Who's them over here? We read it.
Others,
Parents.
parents nahi.
Parents.
Uh,
मतलब कोई भी.
yeah,
Yeah,
Anybody.
society.
parents
It could
and
be
God.
God,
Yeah.
yeah, Almighty, them,
Yeah.
God.
And it's all their fault. There is also written in italic words.
Yes,
There.
yeah.
Hmm.
So it's
Just
we are
shut your
always
eyes.
blaming.
Yeah, we are blaming. Just shut your eyes and keep quiet for 30 seconds and note that is this what we are doing always? We need to introspect. Yes, you can open your eyes. Let's go further. The answers are yes, na?
Yes,
Yes.
100%.
Yeah. So Dolly, you can take over now. Shikha, thank you for reading. Dolly can read one page and then we'll do the mirror work exercise and journaling and then the meditation. Yeah.
The
And then
page
you need to
has scroll.
change.
You need to change. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, huh?
No problem.
1 second. Your words have great power.
Yeah. Your words have great power, so start listening closely to what you say. If you hear yourself using negative or limiting words, you can change them. If I hear a negative story, I don't go around repeating it to everyone. I think that it has gone far enough and I let it pass. However, if I hear positive story, I tell everyone.
Does that happen to us? Is it true?
Yeah.
So now when we hear a positive story, two friends talking or somebody talking on the phone call, what do we start with?
We
What
start with a
conversation
negative thing.
start with?
Usually it starts with a negative thing. पता है इसके लाइफ में ये ऐसे हुआ. It is very rarely it is with a good note.
Yeah. Dolly, you also agree?
Yeah, I also agree.
So we keep on repeating, एक जन को बोला, फिर दूसरे को बोला,
Yeah,
something about the health,
Yes.
anything is
venting out.
happening, and we keep on repeating that, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
So then,
Yes.
now what are we going to do?
we're going to stop it there and there, the thought itself.
Yeah, and change into, how will it change? By talking something great, something
Positive,
happy, something
Positive.
beautiful that
positive.
happened. And if that
Hmm.
Yes.
also is not coming, then just take a break and go and stay with nature.
Yeah. Don't
Just take a
speak.
walk. Just
Hmm?
take a walk in the nature or sit in a quiet place, maybe a temple where you feel very happy. You sit in front of your temple or whomever you feel, at times walking in nature does help, most of the times,
Most of the time it does.
because the
Hmm.
brain gets enough oxygen. There's so much of air purity and there is so much color therapy happening there, different colors. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So let's read further.
Hmm.
So now, if
When,
you want to make a note, just make a note in your book that, okay, these are the things I will do. So that, it will stay. Because when we write, it goes into the subconscious mind. Maybe we forget afterwards. But the
hmm.
PDF I have shared with you all, huh? Even if you don't have the book, the
Yeah,
PDF is shared. Just a suggestion, go through the PDF, whatever we have read that chapter again. Because when you read in your own space, something else will come up. Yeah, let's read further.
yeah. When you are out with other people, really listen to what they are saying and how they are saying it. See if you can connect what they say with what they are experiencing in their lives. Many people live their lives in sha- uh, in should
Shoulds.
in shoulds. Should is a word that my ear is very attuned to. It is as if a bell goes off every time I hear it. I have heard people say it as many as a dozen of times in a single paragraph. These same people wonder why their lives are so rigid or why they can't leave a situation. They want to have a lot of control over things they cannot control. They are busy either making someone else wrong or making themselves wrong.
Now, instead of they, we will think of we.
Hmm.
Because then, you'll go into correcting somebody. किसी ने should बोला तो आप अपना बोलने लग जाओगे कि, कि should नहीं बोलना चाहिए. When you're saying should, that means you're controlling. You need to control, you want to control, your desire to control. And then
Hmm.
things will go, it will not be a happy situation. So what we need to identify first is that, am I saying it? First, I change myself, then I change the world. And I'm sorry, then I don't change the world. First, I change myself, then the world changes. You don't have to make an attempt to change the world. It will change on its own when I change.
Hmm.
So there is a beautiful chapter in the magic book which says, there's a line, change the person in the mirror and the world will change.
Yes.
Yes. Huh. So this is there. Catch yourself sometimes saying, you should do this, you should do this way only. You need to chop the vegetables. You should chop the vegetables in this way, not one small, one big. Otherwise, things will some portions, some pieces will cook first and the others will not cook. You know?
Yeah.
So this is what then should. What is happening? You are actually controlling.
And that doesn't happen also.
Yeah. And then the mind gives, the self-talk starts happening. Arey, but my, this
Why
is
it's
what,
not
the way
happening?
I have learned. This is the way my mom was. This is the way
Yes.
my
Mm-hmm.
maternal grandmom was. She was the person
Yes.
who taught me this, and I know this is the truth. Period.
Yeah. It is a, ongoing process, Vandana. And then
Yeah,
we are convincing ourselves and giving justifications, which is again a vicious circle.
yeah. But now times are changing. The vibration of Mother Earth is changing.
Yes.
Everything is changing. We need to accept that change and move on, because the current generation is quite different. And if we want to walk parallelly with them, we need to change.
Correct.
Yeah? Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go further. Let's
You
read
can
further.
you can practice positive self-talk during your mirror work, making only positive statements about yourself and repeating only positive affirmations. If any of the negative self-talk from your childhood comes up, you can turn it around into a positive statement. For example, you never do anything right could become the affirmation I am capable person and I
Yeah.
can handle anything that comes my way. As you listen to yourself and others, you can become more aware of what you say and how and why you say it. This awareness will help you change your self talk into affirmations that will nurture and heal you in the body and mind. What a wonderful way to love yourself. Let's affirm. I release all the negative messages from the past. I live in the present moment.
So now, instead of saying this, let's choose one negative message from the past. Because in general, बोलने से नहीं होगा. You will feel good just now, but I have tried it. Unless and until we choose one message, which is a negative message from the past, could be from our childhood, could be, that's where all the negative messages are piled up. Na? They come from that space, right? Yes, no, everyone. The
Not
negative
always,
messages are
na?
not always.
No.
Most of the
Okay,
times,
tell me
yes.
one message that is coming from a very recent past.
Negative message.
Yeah.
Negative message. Acceptance only, no?
No, but that is coming from the childhood, right? Acceptance
No.
is a very wide thing. Now let's go deeper into it, Dolly.
Okay.
Acceptance of what?
I cannot
Acceptance of
accept two people.
people. So
One
what is
person
there in the
actually.
people? Everything about the people, their body, their mind, their thoughts, the way they speak, the way they eat. What is that?
Everything. The physical appearance and the way they behave, the way they talk.
So then are you able to accept yourself the way you are?
Yes.
Look at yourself in the mirror and
Hmm.
say this and see what is coming. Just say this: I accept myself the way I am.
I accept myself the way I am.
Look into your eyes. Look into your eyes, Dolly. Look into your eyes.
I accept myself the way I am. Nothing is coming like that.
So you have to say it again and again and see what comes up. And please, this is where your blockage is, Dolly. Do it
Hmm.
again and again. And today, before going to sleep, just
Hmm.
do that again and again and just write down every time you're saying this. Could be every time is the same thing, it's fine, but keep on
Hmm.
saying it. There will be a time when
Hmm.
actually the wall has become so thick that sometimes the mind is not allowing you to break it.
Okay.
Yes. I agree. I
So you have
agree.
to take a big stone and hit it hard, and that's what we
Okay.
need to do.
Yes.
And I'm telling you, if you do it now, you will really thank yourself, and the other chapters will uh, appear to you in a very different way.
Okay.
Okay, so Dolly, just write it down in your journal quickly. I accept myself. Shika, when you said, did anything happen?
What? The same thing? I
Yeah,
didn't say. I was listening to Dolly. I will say it now.
yeah.
I accept myself the way I am. I accept you, Shikha, the way I am. I accept myself the way I am.
Is there a
Vandana,
resistance? Is there a resistance, or you are happy about it?
no, I'm very happy. My eyes are, shining when I'm saying this. I accept myself the way I am. There is no resistance in it because I know in my subconscious mind I'm working on it. I have been working on it because of certain situations and like how unacceptability bothered me into a group of people, and where I broke the barrier for myself ki I will be what I feel is correct for me and not for the society. And I'm working on it. And right now, when I looked into the mirror, there was a smile in my eyes.
Lovely.
I'm
Lovely.
also
But
trying to do the same thing. I'm also trying to do the same thing actually, what Shikha said. I've just started, but I'm also trying to do that.
I had
I'm
started it
confident
5
on
years
that.
back, dear.
Yeah, I just started 2 months ago.
Starting is
no, so
important.
that is
Yeah.
okay. That is okay. Time is not a factor.
Yes,
What we are
starting is
trying to see
important.
is, yeah.
But then
So
I'm confident. I accept myself the way I am. When I'm telling this in front of the mirror to myself, I'm confident about it.
okay, now and I ask you another question. Do you feel others are accepting you the way you are?
I'm not bothered about that. No?
No, no, no. First, just give me an answer. See, if you want to really crack this, na,
Hmm.
you're not bothered about that means that your ego is cropping up.
Hmm.
No, because you cannot change anybody. No, you cannot
No, no,
change
no, we are
anybody's
not
mind.
changing anybody over here. So now give me an answer. Just give me a straightforward answer that are others able, do you feel others accept you the way you are?
Few of them, yes, and few of them have got no choice, and
No,
few
no,
of them
don't
I
give
don't
me a
know.
don't just give me a direct answer. Do you feel people
Individual.
accept, okay, okay, 1 second. Do you feel people accept you the way you are?
Yes,
Yes.
yes,
I'm again asking you, do you feel people accept you the way you are?
yes.
Is there any abrasion, any conflict in,
Few people know, but then you're telling
then why are you saying yes?
because many people do, majority does.
Okay, majority does. Very good.
Yeah,
So then it's okay. Then you don't need to change anything over here.
yeah.
Okay. So now
Yeah.
let's read further. So let's affirm. I release all the negative messages. So just choose one negative message that I told you all. Just choose one negative message that you feel from the past. Just choose that and say, I release all. So for you all, just choose one now. Acceptance is okay with both of you. Have started working. Any other negative message?
Many.
So
You
choose one now.
cannot do it. Huh.
Choose one and say in front of the mirror if you've got. So I release all the whatever dash dash from the past. I live in the present moment.
I
Yeah.
release all the statements that said I am incapable of doing anything from the past and I live in the present moment.
Shika, write this down in your journal.
Yes, I'm writing it down, Vandana.
Yeah, and highlight it also. Dolly,
Yes.
you got anything?
I've written it.
You've written it?
Yeah.
Something other
I,
than acceptance, na?
I've written this statement. I release all the negative messages from the
No,
past. I
no,
live in the
one
present.
negative message you have to choose.
And right.
Yeah, so it's negative message is a very generalized word, na? We are choosing one, like how Shikha chose that people say that I can't do everything, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like that, choose one negative message, na, Dolly?
Okay.
Something which your mom used to say, or something which your teacher used to say, something which your father used to say, or your elder sister used to say, or could be your grandmom used to say. Go in
Husband.
the past.
Past, not present.
No. Let's go in the past. Because the
Why?
present is because of the past. We need to unknot that first. Then the
Okay.
present will automatically dissolve
Okay.
because it's always coming from the past.
Okay.
Vandana, I wrote also about no, unable to do math because
Unable
I
to do
want to.
maths.
Yeah,
Yeah, very good. You
because
know,
I
I'll
really.
just share an example. Very good. When you said that, I remember I was just before the session, I was asking my son that do you remember anything from the past, from your childhood? So immediately, you know what he said? He is a person who keeps on bringing things from the past and it's like, you know, etched in his mind. So my son is 27 now. When he
Huh,
was in school, he said
huh.
that, yes, I very well remember. So my daughter was in Birla Public and my son was also in the same school. And my daughter has been a topper every time. You know, she was an
Hmm.
intelligent and very, all the
Daughters are like that.
teachers were very fond of her. So one Hindi teacher so immediately what he said that you know what, mom, once I was in front of the entire class, the Hindi teacher told me to stand and she said, "Are you really Vrinda's brother?" And you know that stayed in his mind.
Huh.
So this is how, and then after that, of course, there was a bridge between him and her. Because at
Obviously.
home also he was very naughty, he was not good in his studies, he would just just एग्जाम्स का कुछ पता ही नहीं चलता था, एक दिन एग्जाम देके आ जाता था and used to say okay I had an exam today, we never used to know he had an exam. And my
Vandana,
daughter used to study
Anirudh is
in
also like
three
that.
three revisions my daughter used to have.
Paridhi is like
And
that.
when so so like that, so like that, if you remember anything,
That
so
is why
this
I wrote.
needs to come out because it will get carried forward in
Yes,
your kids also.
that is why I wrote about math. That is why I wrote about math. Both Anirudh and Paridhi. Anirudh is still better in math. Paridhi was really afraid of math.
So
And so
yeah, so
was
see
I.
how emotions play with us.
So was I.
Provided
So,
if we become transparent, so many things will crop up. But we
hmm.
need to become transparent. Spend some
Yeah.
time with you today. So you know what
Yes.
I'm going to do is I don't want to rush. I will leave this chapter here only.
Chalega. No
I don't want to
problem.
rush. Or if we can give 15 minutes more, we can complete it. Whatever
Let
you all
us do
say.
that. If Dolly is okay, I'm
Yeah,
okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You want to complete today?
Yes,
Yeah.
let us complete Vandana.
Okay, then it's good with me. So then, because I don't want to rush, because
Yeah.
आज थोड़ा सा हमने वो starting का बात हम लोग कर रहे थे तो थोड़ा late भी शुरू किया था.
Yeah.
But hence we are not able to complete on time. But from tomorrow we'll keep in mind. Hence I tell you all, na, join little early so that
Yeah.
Yeah.
all that we need to talk, we can talk and then we start
Yeah.
sharp at 6. Yeah,
Today
Yeah.
I had
Dolly had joined. So
I
yeah,
had Anirudh's appointment today with the doctor. He has a severe leg ache. That is why. So it was
okay.
online. That is why I got late.
Lovely. ठीक है, I understand. ठीक है. So now we have chosen one negative. Dolly, could you remember one negative statement, one
Yeah.
negative
My
feeling,
mom
one
used to say that
negative
you're not
emotion?
capable of doing anything and you're lazy.
It's very,
That is
very
why I think all
profound.
this is
Very, very
happening.
profound at what you have
Yes.
chosen.
That is why all this
Dolly,
is happening, I feel now.
so now Dolly, how will you change this about yourself? Because एक वो ना एक brand हो जाता है. You brand yourself that way
Hmm.
unconsciously. And then you keep on saying this to others also because आपको किसी ने बोला, आपने उसको store कर लिया, and then you
Yes.
keep on seeing that in others also. So remember, when we say that the external world is a reflection of what you are, this is what we mean, that अगर किसी के अंदर if I'm finding any fault, that means that fault is there in me only.
Hmm.
So let me rectify that. So today's chapter is giving us an opportunity to change that belief, that statement, that badge that I have given to myself. Okay, somebody else told, but the choice was mine. I accepted it.
Hmm.
we were very meek kids, you know, whatever people used to say, our parents used to say, we never could back answer, right?
Yeah.
Not like today's kids, they will say, no, I will do
Hmm.
what I want to do. I don't
Right.
remember any time I've told my parents like that.
Hmm.
Because the upbringing was different, the era was different, everything was different. Now everything is shifting. The energies of, again and again I will keep on saying, because the energies of Mother Earth is increasing and going to a higher vibration. Hence, energies of everyone around is changing. People who are more receptive, their energies are changing faster. And by doing what we are doing, by reading this book, our energies are also changing. We are increasing our energies and putting the blame game aside. Now we are not going to blame anybody for anything. Whenever it happens because out of habit, then we will just go in front of the mirror and say, appreciate, say something good about yourself.
Hmm.
If you appreciate yourself, you can appreciate others. Otherwise, we cannot. Are we getting it?
Yes.
If you keep on belittling yourself, as we read, if you keep on demeaning yourself, if you keep on looking at yourself with not an appreciation, so whatever we have done is done. Okay, past is bygone. Let bygones be bygones. Let the past be where it was. Now we are creating a new present so that the future is bright. And the past, today's chapter, we are dissolving the past. We are recreating the past. So it's a very beautiful way of understanding that the past is history, future is mystery. These are the words of Vivekanand, Swami Vivekanand. Past is history, future is mystery, present is a gift, enjoy it. History, what do we used to do? History was what? What has happened, na?
Yeah, things which have
And
gone.
why we used to study? To learn something that we don't repeat that mistake again. Right? So
Right.
let's
Yes.
understand history in that way, not the you know the numbers that we used to learn, BCAC, what that
Hmm.
civilization did, but there was a greater learning beyond it which we
Yes.
didn't tap into. Now we are tapping into the past as a learning. We are learning from the past. If the past is taken as a learning, then a new flower opens in the present moment.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Yes.
we all want to be that beautiful flower. Have you seen a passion fruit flower? Just today, Google and see how beautiful it looks. The
Sure.
passion fruit flower. It's so beautiful. Yeah. So just keep that flower in your mind. I want to become that flower, which has such intricacies, such a beautiful formations. Shikha, you're an artist. You'll be able to paint it so beautifully. And I'm seeing that thought in your mind, and I want to paint it.
I will.
Yeah, Shikha.
I
Yeah.
will. Oh, wow. Yes,
Yeah.
it's so pretty.
It's so pretty, the color and everything, the formations, and
So
yeah, it's
beautiful.
beautiful. So, can I become like that? Say to yourself, I want to become like that, as beautiful as that flower. Yeah.
Oh,
So
wow.
let's do the mirror work exercise. Look into your eyes. I'm going to read. Yes, you are in front of your mirror. Look into your eyes. Let's look into your eyes. Not get stuck in the outer structure of the eye or the shape of the eye or the color of the eye or the eyelids. Oh, I don't have good eyelids. Look at my eyelashes. Oh, the color of my eyeballs. I like green color eyeballs, but my color is black or brown. Don't get stuck in all these information. Look into your eyes because the inside of the eye is always beautiful, and say to yourself, whatever I say to myself, I will
Whatever I,
say it with love.
whatever
Whatever
I
I
say to
say to
myself,
myself, I
I
will
will
say
say
it
it with love.
Yeah, it's nice to hear two, three people talking so that, it becomes like an echo, right? You're
Hmm.
hearing your voice also and others' voice also. So it's like an echo and it becomes so powerful because even when we chant mantras, na, if 100 people are chanting together and only one person is chanting, the power of the mantra increases, right?
Yes.
So like this, hence I encourage you all to, and I'm, hoping that more people join and, will really enjoy the whole energy.
Yes. I'm also hoping, Vandana.
Yeah. So whatever I say to myself, I will say it with love.
Whatever
Just
I
me.
say to myself, I will say it with love.
Say 3 times more.
Whatever I say to myself, I say it with love. Whatever I say to myself, I say it with love. Whatever I say to myself, I will say it with love.
Yeah. So what's happening? Can you hear your heartbeats? Because the heart is the first organ to respond. Are you able to hear your heartbeats without putting your palms there?
Yes, it is faster.
It's faster, yes. Dolly, anything? Nothing? It's fine if nothing is happening.
Nothing.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Now, okay, it's fine. But keep on saying this. Now, write it down in your journal. Whatever I say to myself, I'm going to say with love. Oh, and then you can add on. You can make our own affirmation of the last 2 days also. I really, really love you. Come on, let's have some fun. Just talk to yourself for a minute. All this saying to yourself will take only 1 minute. Club in everything and form your own conversation with the person in the mirror. Because it's not that we forget whatever we have done yesterday and day before.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just now what we said is whatever I say to myself, I will say
I
with
will
love.
love.
You
Whatever
will
I say,
notice
I
if you
say,
really meant. Write it down. Are you writing down? Huh? While you're
Yeah.
writing, just keep on hearing what I'm saying. So when you'll notice that when you are writing
lot
and you
of
feel it, yes, it's true. And when you're feeling it and
I am.
writing, there's a
Oh,
difference.
and
People around you will change, and you will
respected.
also change. Don't expect people around you to change. You will change when you talk to a person
I
whom
am.
whom you feel irritated with.
I
You will
deserve.
feel that no, and you will catch yourself. Oh wow, what's happened? Something has shifted. I'm speaking so lovingly to this person, or this room appears different to me, or that this this cup which I am holding in my hands and I'm having tea after the session maybe feels to be very different. Oh wow, it's so beautiful. I didn't notice it. It's so loving. What has happened? Because something changed inside me. But it's not, if it's done
I
superficially, then nothing will
self
change.
with lot
You
of
have really
respect.
touched your
I
heart.
am open and receptive and deserve. I am deserving as I
Dolly, keep on
love.
doing. Don't think. Don't
I
judge
am.
yourself.
I say to
No,
myself,
I'm just reading what all I've written. I'm not
And say
judging.
it in front of the mirror.
I'm just marking all the affirmations, highlighting them.
Okay, sorry. So say it in front of the mirror. Just
Huh?
practice. Say it in front of the mirror.
Okay. I am deserving. I love and accept myself the way I am. I am learning to like me and I'm learning to love you, Dolly. I am open and I am receptive.
I,
Dolly, say it with feelings.
Okay.
So just now, it what I am hearing and I'm feeling, the energy which I am feeling is that you're just saying without any sense of feeling, and it's not touching your heart. Honestly.
Okay.
So what are you feeling, Dolly? After saying, what are you feeling?
Nothing now. In the morning, I felt very happy.
Nothing, na? So yes, your words are saying that. Your
Yeah.
expression and your feelings and your pitch and the way you are, the energy of every word is saying that only. Yeah. So keep on saying it. Repetition is the key.
Okay.
When we keep on saying na 2 baar, 3 baar, 4 baar, and then like how we learned tables during our childhood, how we learned alphabets, how we learned 3-letter words. We kept on
Yeah.
writing na, एक पूरा
Yeah.
page लिखते थे. तब
Yes.
जाके याद हो जाता था. And now we have never forgot. We will never forget that, right? Like that. Practice is the key for everything. So keep on practicing.
Okay.
Don't leave the practice. See, in the beginning only, Louis Hay had told us that, it will sound very, at times you will feel that this doesn't work. At times you will feel it's so silly. She herself said, because she has experienced, and many of her people who have followed it have experienced. She has the sharings of so many people.
Okay.
It can happen to you, it can happen to me, it can happen to Shikha, anybody. But we are here holding hands, working together, and helping each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't feel disheartened if something like this happens.
Okay.
Keep on working.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I told you, these are baby steps that we are taking. So is
Correct.
there a statement that you heard as a child that still sticks in your head? Maybe something like, you're stupid, or you're not good enough, or whatever else comes to mind. Take time to work with negative statements and turn into positive statements. So now we are going to choose any of these positive statements or create one for yourself. So I'm reading those positive statements. If something resonates with you, immediately jot it down. I'm going to say it slowly. Yeah. I am smart. I'm more intelligent than I realize. I'm a genius with an abundance of creative ideas. This is my favorite line. I am a magnificent person. I am lovable. I am worth loving. So in all this, I could resonate only with one, and I have written this in my vision board also. I'm a genius. So you see whatever resonates with you, or you can say I'm a rock star. I'm my favorite. Anything?
I'm smart, intelligent, with creative ideas. I'm lovable.
All this?
Yeah.
Write it down.
I wrote it down.
Highlighted it?
Highlighting it.
Please do it. So choose one of these new positive affirmations and say them over and over again. See, she's saying say them over and over again. एक बार, 2 बार, 3 बार, 4 बार बोलने से नहीं हो रहा है, कोई बात नहीं. Say it. That's why she said 100 times.
Okay.
She's already told there's nothing new that, she's not told. She's telling us and motivating us every way. Yeah. Keep
Yeah.
saying them until you feel comfortable with them. Very, very important. Unless and until we feel comfortable, we have to keep on saying it. नहीं हो रहा है, कुछ फीलिंग नहीं हो रहा है, कोई बात नहीं. सुबह हो रहा था, अभी नहीं हो रहा है, कोई बात नहीं. But say it again and again. Yeah. Each time you pass a mirror or see, it doesn't take much time, na? How much time does it take?
1 minute.
Yeah, we are in the bathroom, 1 minute.
Yeah.
Yes.
And take time, excuse yourself and go in the bathroom purposely. Go and do it. Yeah. Splash water in your eyes and do it. Look into your eyes and say it. Each time you pass a mirror, see your reflection in a window throughout the day, stop and repeat these loving affirmations. In case anything else comes up, do share tomorrow and, keep on saying it. But keep on saying it till you feel comfortable. And something inside you start stirring. You will feel that, like how just now felt the heartbeats or not felt the heartbeats. Could you could feel some different vibrations, some tingling sensation. Happy feeling kaise hoti hai? You understand, na? When you're happy, what happens to the body? Like that, you will definitely experience something in the body because the body never tells a lie. Okay. So the power is within you again. Journaling exercise. Did you repeat a negative story today? From today, just this moment onwards till tomorrow, If you have repeated a negative story, be honest, open your journal and write it down. See, this is, tell to yourself, go in front of the mirror and say, okay, I repeated this negative story. Okay. Write down how many times you repeated it and how many people you told it. Yeah. Example. Like supposingly, anything bodily, like something, I have a lower back pain since many years, or I have a knee pain since many years, and I keep on talking to people, because of my knee pain I can't walk, because of my knee pain I can't do the exercises, I can't walk for more than 15 minutes. And we keep on saying this, then what is happening? We are making it an affirmation already. And it's a negative affirmation, but who's going to make us realize? This book is making us realize. Yeah. So write down something positive that you can tell those people tomorrow that will help them feel better about themselves and everyone around them. Here we will not talk about anybody else but ourselves. What will make you feel better if you write something, tell something positive? Replace that. We are replacing that. बिकॉज अब जब तक रिप्लेस नहीं करेंगे ना, वही टेप रिकॉर्डर की तरह इट विल कीप ऑन मूविंग द सेम इन अ लूप. Yeah, write down the word should. Now let's do it. Write down the word should. Next to it, make a list of words to use instead. What can you use instead of should? What can you use?
Will. Can.
Okay. Yes. Could. Yeah. Would.
Good.
May.
Better.
No, may.
Yes, may.
Like when we say na that this should be done this way.
Maybe do it like that.
Yeah, you should dress up like this only.
No.
When you go out with friends, you should work, you should wake early morning at 4 o'clock and study. Then when you say you could wake up, see, the whole meaning changes.
Yes.
The person becomes more receptive and you also in a receptive state.
Yeah.
Does that happen? But we need to experience it.
Yes, it does happen.
Post several of the new positive affirmations you learned today on your mirror so that you can practice them whenever you see them. So the post-its, this post-it you're going to write down and stick it in the mirror. Doesn't matter if anybody else is watching or seeing or reading them. Doesn't matter. Dolly, you're rolling your eyes.
Yeah, I was just looking at the mirror.
Doesn't matter. Stick it. Fearlessly. They will also read and they will also start following that.
Okay.
And even if they don't follow, it's fine. You don't have to tell them. You know what I did was I stuck it in front of my bedroom where I sleep now, just in the front wall. When I wake up, that front wall which is there, I just stuck these post-its and they don't spoil the wall. The best part is when you want to take them out, you can take them out, or in the mirror, wherever you want to. But since we are saying in front of the mirror, it becomes quite handy, na? Or the side of the mirror, where the mirror is in the bathroom, the side wall. Yeah?
Yeah.
Dolly, you want to have water?
I'll have water.
Yeah. So your heart thought for the day 3, I always have a choice. Write it down, please. There is always a choice with us. The choice is always with me. How do you know that? We have a choice. Is it true?
Yeah.
We have a choice.
Yes, we have a choice
or
to
not
move on our way.
accept.
We have a choice.
Yeah, we have a choice to have samosas or we have a choice to have dosa.
Yeah.
We have a choice. We have a
Yes.
choice.
Yes, we have a choice.
And we always choose.
Yes.
And then we choose, but we don't
Follow.
blame ourselves, but we blame others.
Yes.
So now we know what we are doing. Yeah. So most of us have foolish ideas about who we are and many rigid rules about how life should be lived. We have foolish ideas. Accept it first.
Hmm.
See, accepting yourself as being foolish is a very big step, but we don't. Let's remove the word should from our vocabulary forever. Can we do it? Just write the word should in capital letters in a whole
Hmm.
page. Just write it
Hmm.
down in one full page and cancel it. Do it just now. Should लिखा जितना बड़ा हो सके एक पूरे पेज में, block letters and then cancel it. Just one cross line. Should is a word that makes prisoners of us. Every time we use should, we are making ourselves wrong or someone else wrong. This is so true. Just watch, observe this. We are in effect saying not good enough. So we are saying, I'm not good enough or that person is not good enough. This is a very, very negative way of, putting yourself down. What can be dropped now from your should list? Replace the word should with the word could. Could is just one word, and we also wrote so many other words: would, might, can, am, may. Anything else I've missed?
Will.
Sorry?
Will. Can.
Will is there, na? Okay. Will,
Can.
okay. Will, 1 second. So you will do this way. No, again,
Hmm.
it's emphasizing.
I
You
will.
could. You could is good.
Could is the
Okay.
best word, Vandana, to be
Yeah.
used.
Even
Okay.
even even might. You might do this way.
You might. Yes.
You might do this way. Do you agree with it, Dolly?
Yes.
Or you may do it this way.
Yeah.
Or if you would have done
Can.
this way, it would have
Can.
been
Okay.
better. Yeah, but
Could.
could sounds very
Could.
good, might sounds very good.
Hmm.
And use this word, huh? Use this word with your kids
Hmm.
and with your hubbies. And just walk away. You could do this way, and then bas theek hai, it's fine. Give them the choice. You have a
Hmm.
choice, they have a choice. If I have a choice, other person also has a choice, right?
Yeah.
So it's about everyone. Could
Correct.
lets you know that you have a choice, and choice is freedom. Choice frees you, right? Or it
Yeah.
binds you. We need to be aware that everything we do in life is done by choice. There's really nothing we have to do. We always have a choice. So let's do the meditation. Anything unclear till now over here?
No.
No, na?
No. I will have to skip the meditation part because I need to open the door. Param has come 10 minutes prior.
He's standing outside.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? Go open the door.
Yeah.
So then we'll do the meditation. We skip it or we just do it in 3 minutes.
I'll skip it.
No, would you like him to? You open the door, na? We'll wait for you.
He'll watch television then. I've
Where
shut
in
my
the
room ka door.
room ka door you have shut.
Yeah.
So can he wait for 3 more minutes?
Yeah. He can wait. Okay, we'll start.
No, you tell him, na. You tell him that can we
No, no.
just
If
wait?
I go, then I cannot. Then he'll not allow me to shut the door then again.
So let him come in and stay, na.
May he'll make noise, then I cannot concentrate.
अच्छा अच्छा चलो ठीक है. So let's will you be able to concentrate now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. So just sit quietly, watching the thoughts, watching your breaths, watching the body currents. Are you able to hear the sound? Yeah, yes, no? The sound
Yes.
of the music?
No.
No?
No. No.
Now?
No.
Okay, leave it then. Okay. So just observe your thoughts, observe your feelings, and all that with what we have gathered till now. Allow that to be merged with the light. The light, the circle of love which is there around us, which is there around the heart, that golden circle of love around the heart. See yourself surrounded by love. See yourself happy, healthy, and whole. See your life as you would like it to be, putting in all the details. Whatever you want to be filled in your life, it's a landscape that you're painting. It's a full painting. Whatever you want in your life, fill in those details in the painting. Whom do you want? What do you want? How do you want? And know that you deserve it. Then fill the love in the cave of your heart. And let it begin to flow, filling your body with healing energies. Feel it. Say to yourself, I know that I deserve it. Let your love flow around the room and around your room until you are again feeling that enormous circle of love. Feel the love circulating so that as it goes out from you, it returns to you. Love is the most powerful healing force there is. Let it wash through your body, cleansing, energizing. You are love, and so it is. You are love, and so it is. You are love, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for cooperating. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vandana.
Thank you.